Friday. We're here. It's the end of the week. You've had a long week. So what do we have for you to reward you after a long, hard week? Well, Weeknight, their daily Muller, as you covered, with jokes and music and fun and everything else. Plus, we have Walkable 10 in case of Breeze Wolf, Mr. M, Mono Kevin, Kawami K Animations, Anastasia Jane, and the Shopaholic Queen. Now, the Shopaholic Queen is actually getting her own TV show. So, here we go again. Shopaholic Queen is leaving me. Oh, bitch. Oh my goodness. What resource we have for everybody? This is crazy.
After tonight's Weeknight update episode, be on the lookout for a Nick at Night special report about Addison Rae's newest late night talk show on Netflix. It's apparently a thing, but we can't tell for sure. So, you'll just have to find out for yourselves. And to wrap tonight's program up, it's time for our buddy Fabrice to play some musics from two motion pictures, Monsters Incorporated, and How to Train Your Dragon. Get ready to be amazed.
Alright, everybody stay with us. Nick at Night knows how to keep things moving, so let's go. Okay, now you need a show that will make late night TV great again for you and for everybody else. Well, I don't blame. Well, Weeknight Update is definitely a show for you. So, everybody sit back, relax, and let's get this done.
Straight from the YouTube Dojo, and Netflix is not in the title there. That's be careful. It's Weeknight, their daily Muller, and now, a man who is glad to do a show on YouTube on Nick at Night and not on Netflix, Mr. Eli Muller. Ha! What a Weeknight Update. I'm Eli Grasshoppers. Alright, Baby Creations made the theme song for this program. Cami made the bumpers that you've been seeing over the past few months or so, and Fabrice Warshak and Rockable 10 is responsible for the previews, the Hall of Wonders, etc., etc., etc. Now, Fabrice Warshak and Rockable 10 is also one of our Shoutout Spotlight winners tonight, and he is, like I said, a great editor, great artist, all-around great guy. Cami, you know him as an editor and animator as well, but just like Fabrice Warshak and Rockable 10, he also does some voice acting, he does great writing and everything else. Specs by Ken has some fan edits, Mono Kevin has some singing videos, Kawami Animation has some animated videos for everybody, Mr. M has some interesting videos that vary from time to time, Anastasia Jane has some singing videos, some comedy videos, and everything else. I'm sorry for messing things up, but sometimes when I speak like this, when I speak a little quickly, sometimes my words get jumbled up, so I'll slow down a little. And finally, we got Shopaholic Queen, who is going to make her final appearance on the show tonight during the ending experiments. And she is, she loves to shop. She is a shopper, yes, but she's also, a TV star in the making, because she is going to have a TV show in the not-too-distant future. We're all proud of her. So, those are your Shoutout Spotlight winners. Now, what's up? What's up with Netflix? A streaming service that will make everyone cringe. Of course, we all know that already. Now, it has bought the rights to Roald Dahl's characters. Yeah, it has them for, get this, $686 million. Wow. That's expensive and crazy. I don't have a joke for that. I'm just saying that it's expensive and crazy. Now, hey, listen up. Netflix has named Orange is the New Black and Cobra Kai its two most popular shows ever. Really? Peyton List made that list possible. I knew it. She loves the attention. And so she made the Netflix and the GameSpot make that list. I mean, come on. Isn't it obvious? Okay, let's get this punching bag bit over with. Let's see what's going on here. Ladies and gentlemen, the punching bag has something to say about Netflix. And let's just say this has to be the most honest thing that you will ever hear. Here we go. Oh my goodness, how many times do we have to go through this? Netflix is bad. But we all should have known this when Addison Rae got a full-time gig on that thing. We all should have known that. But this, I've been making lists on Netflix. I'm done. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. Very well done, Mr. Punching Bag. Very, very well done. Hey, in the comments section down below, tell us what you think about the Punching Bag's message. Alright, here's MP. Let's do the top 8 list. Here we go. Alright, here we go. What's the category? Tonight's category, top 8 items that will get Netflix shows in 2022. Number 8, a pencil. Number 7, a pen. Number 6, a shoe. Number 5, a sock. Number 4, a washing machine. Number 3, a suitcase. Number 2, a tree. And number 1, a rake. Trust me, a rake. That's right. I'm going to repeat it one more time. A rake. Now, this is how ridiculous the top 8 lists have been. I mean, seriously. Sometimes they're not reasons or things like that. They're random everyday objects or random words. We've been going through this for quite some time now, and to be quite honest with you, I am stunned. MP, calm down, man. Thank you very much. And when we come back, we're going to have the Hall of Wonders and some talking time. And also coming up, we'll dig deep into the NA experiments. We'll see what's going on there. You're watching Weeknight Update. Hold on with us. It's going to be fun. Here it is, your vow tonight.
Story time. No matter how fast he ran, he could not escape the demon, but he would not let his soul be taken today.
I've been wondering why it is you haven't called us yet about that new carpeting you need. You do know that Empire has the same carpeting you'll find in the stores, don't you? The very same name brands. Oh, but there are some differences between them and us. With them, you gotta go out to their store. With us, you stay home because we come to your house with our samples. With them, you may pay extra for padding and installation. But with us, polyfoam padding and professional installation are included. With them, you may wait weeks for delivery. But with us, you've got it in 3 to 4 days. Plus, if your credit's good with us, you don't make an installment payment for 60 days. With us, you get a Bissell shampoo free with 2 rooms. Oh, and with us, if you call now, you get a free Empire t-shirt with your order. So for Pete's sake, don't go to them. Call us. 588-2300 Empire. We'll wait for your call.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys. Yes, how you doing, Ed? I'm doing alright. It's Friday. I feel good about tonight's show. I think we have everything settled now. We're cooking with gas. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this might be the first time in quite some time that you haven't had too many mistakes. You know what? I think you're right. Well, you know what we gotta do, right? Well, we'll really celebrate later. Right now, though, you gotta look at this. It's time for another episode of the Hall of Wonders. Here we go.
Disclaimer, the Hall of Wonders is kind of like Cog Soup on E! Animation Network. but it does have some weird jokes. That is a certain thing. So please enjoy this. We worked so hard on this.
Okay, Miss Gregory, you really surprised me with that kiss last week. I'm glad that could help you out, but I'm afraid of what Mr. Aladdin is going to do. I just hope that, you won't find out.
Well, as long as it stays between us, I think that we're going to be okay. Besides, my mother has become a huge fan of Weeknight Update for a while now.
Really? Well, what did she say about the show, huh?
She told me that she loves how you compose yourself during the show and how professional you have become.
Well, please let her know that I appreciate her feedback. What about your father, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, there's one big problem about him. He's become a touchy subject for me for a long time.
Wait, really? Why's that?
He isn't really friendly towards anyone, and would be overprotective towards me. He even attempted several times to harm Dave because he believed he was a menace to the family.
Yikes. That's really troublesome. But since your father doesn't want Dave Aladdin to be your lover, does that mean that I can't be your lover? Because I might get myself in deep trouble.
Exactly. He basically wants to decide who I should love instead of letting me make my choice. Not to mention the several cases of intimidation and assault he has.
Yikes, I'm terribly sorry to hear your father's being an obstacle to you. I'm sure your mother is your choice. I mean, think about it. Dave's not only your husband, but he's also one of my good friends.
Actually, my mom is pretty chill. Even though she's struggling to bear with Dad, I have known my dad since my birth, and knowing that he is a really controlling person, I would probably say that he might do everything in his power to ruin Weeknight Update.
Yikes. I believe your father has the dirtiest mind on planet Earth, but I believe Dave Aladdin will be able to protect you against him. I might help as well if I can.
Boss, we have to show you something.
Yes. It has a lot to do with Netflix.
Netflix is trying to compete against Nick at Night. Why?
Isn't Netflix a streaming service?
Yes, it is, but it's still looking for the next great late-night talk show.
Yeah, and it's awful.
Netflix made a Disney late-night talk show host.
Yeah, and her show is awful. Take a look at a clip from the very first episode of her show.
Hey, where are you going? This is the first episode of my new late-night talk show.
I'm not going to be interviewed by an awful TikTok star.
Please help us.
Get back here.
Just wait. She'll probably lose her talk show before she can even try to get me.
Facts.
Oh, it's showtime!
You're right.
Places, everyone.
Keep that between us.
From the sweet Nickelodeon Studios in hot and not bothered Orlando, Florida, Nick and I proudly presents The Hall of Wonders. This morning, jokes and drawings about Netflix and some camps for the tiny kids. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for 4 people who want to give us the Netflix breakdown on Nick at Night. Dave Aladdin, Jasmine Gregory, Mr. Tables, and Mr. Swift.
Hello there. Welcome to the Yellow One. You know, if trees could talk, then they would call me Dave Aladdin.
Rocks can call me a married lady, but I'd prefer it if they would start calling me Jasmina Gremery.
My name is Mr. Tables.
And as far as I know, my name is Mr. Swift.
Very good. Now get ready to laugh because I have some jokes about Netflix for you to enjoy this morning.
I hope that nobody will get mad at us.
Netflix is very toxic. I'm sure that we will be okay.
We may have to worry about Addison Rae, but who cares?
Exactly. Well, there is no use in waiting too long for something that is a lot better than anything on Netflix. So, we must as well get into it. It's drawing time. Well, Arthur Ronald Dahl Swift's family is going to be rich very soon. Netflix has brought the rights to all of his characters for $686 million. Wow. If I could make that kind of money here, then I would be very happy.
Wow, that is really fascinating. Also, I must say that we would all be happy if we could make that much money. Now, let's take a look at this. GameStop recently called Orange is the New Black and Cobra Kai two of the best Netflix shows ever. Really? GameStop only did that because they love programs that either take place in prison or star Peyton List.
Yikes! That's ridiculous. But let's take a look at this. Netflix has always tried to annoy everyone with horrible movies, despite the fact that the service has hired Sophia Carson to do some movies over there. Wait a minute. I think that we've found another reason why Netflix is annoying.
Yeah, I mean, Sophia Carson cheated on her boss. That's something no one would want to deal with. I wouldn't do that to my man, ever. Sophia, know that you are an awful person for having backstabbed our boss, and you need to take some lessons from me and Miraculous Ladybug. Also, Mr. Muller, you're going to find love soon.
Why did you give that attractive wink to our boss?
Mr. Tables, please. I've known Jasmina for a long while, and Shopton told me she always wishes people the best in life, and that she hated seeing people suffer. And Mr. Muller needs some affection because of what happened.
Oh, my bad. Sorry if I was about to start misunderstanding right there.
Here it is, folks, your bonus drawing. You knew that this was coming. After getting a huge contract from Netflix, Addison Rae decided to pitch a late-night talk show to the streaming service. To her surprise, Netflix said yes. What's even worse about the whole thing is that the show is getting its money from McDonald's.
It's crazy that a fast food company would even think about financially supporting Netflix. What's even the logic of that?
I wish I knew myself, considering I love that place.
Really?
Why must you mention McDonald's?
You have done this several times since you started working here.
Are you always crazy about McDonald's?
Yep, McDonald's always has some good food.
This is no time to talk about McDonald's.
Yeah, well, we need to wrap this whole thing up.
Who's trying to knock on our door?
Hey, let me in. We need to talk.
Oh, come on. This again? I'll go see where it is this time.
Be careful, Dave. Well, we're out of time for now. Thanks for stopping by.
It was fun.
Stay safe out there, people.
Well, for everyone on the Hall of Wonders, this is Mr. Swift speaking. The museum is now closed. Take it easy, everyone.
This has been the Hall of Wonders. Now stay tuned for the Netflix edition of Weeknight Update with Daily Muller. Then be on the lookout for a Weeknight special report about Addison Rae's newest late night talk show on Netflix. That's all still to come on Nick at Night.
And the Pies. That would be a great name for a Netflix show.
I don't know about that, but you owe me an early morning picnic.
The Hall of Wonders was streamed and Nicholas Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios Florida.
Hello, is anybody here?
Is it about you wanting to take over this show? Look, I don't have time for this, and I believe this is getting out of hand. Get out of here, or I'll call 911 on you.
But
now.
This program was edited and produced by Rocky Britain.
That guy is a better magician than anybody in Las Vegas.
Some creatures landed from outer space. They gave off a funny green light. They said they traveled to our planet just to watch Nick at Night.
That was amazing and also intense. Okay, everybody calm down. Good. Now that everybody's calm, let's have some talking time. Let's talk about it. Let's go, huh?
Let's talk about it.
Alright, here we go. Now, Netflix, the streaming service that has been driving everybody nuts over the last few years or so, has apparently decided to go to Roald Dahl's books for some help. Well, actually, they this is what they did, okay? The people at Netflix paid $686 million for the rights to Roald Dahl's catalog. Now, all of his books. That includes Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, and the Witches. For those of you who don't know, Roald Dahl is the British author who is responsible for the movies of those same books. Now, here's the thing. We already have, look at this, right? We already have the movies with those titles, okay? We do not need Netflix to go ahead and develop those characters or stories, okay? Alright? It makes no sense. Now, granted, apparently Netflix is going to spend $17 billion on content, before this year is done, but still, it doesn't really make much sense, and here's the thing, okay, that article was published, a few weeks ago, okay, this year is almost done by the time this episode is out, and let's be honest, you're already seeing this episode right now. 2021 is basically almost done. There's less than 2 months left. Okay? What do you want me to do? Alright? While we're dealing with that, let's take a look at this. Netflix, actually GameSpot came up with the top 23 Netflix original series. They had this list, right? The top 23 Netflix shows of all time. Okay? In 2021, this past year, Netflix has received 129 Emmy nominations. And out of those 129 nominations, they have won 44. And so far, it's a force to be reckoned with, in terms of television and things like that. But, there are some shows on this list, that GameSpot thought are the best, but in reality, are not really the best. Listen to this, okay? Number 1, Orange is the New Black. Began in 2013 and in 2019, but it is basically a show about a woman's prison and everybody who's in it. Man, we do not need any more crime. I'm telling you that right now. We don't. Next one is Cobra Kai. Now, this is what's really driving me nuts, okay? It's a show about karate and things like that, but it's starring Peyton List. I don't think that's a good idea. Of course, you got BoJack Horseman. BoJack Horseman. I think that we've seen it on Adult Swim a couple of times before. Yeah. And you got several other shows, such as Umbrella Academy, Maniac, all those shows. All I'm really telling you is this, okay? Netflix, say what you want about it, but, for my money, it's not really worth that much. I'm serious. But thank you so much for watching this installment of Weeknight Update. I really appreciate it. The ending experiments are coming up right now, and you're going to want to watch the whole thing to see what's really going on, because you never know what's going to happen during the ending experiments. But I'll see you back here on Monday, okay? That's the news. Namalski, Spurlow by Burlow.
And now, the light has something to say about Netflix. Netflix bites! Alright, this is the part of the Friday show where everything really starts to take off. And things really get silly around here. So, for the last time, the Shopaholic Queen, we're going to miss you on this program. But good luck to you. And for one last time, please take it away.
Hi, I'm Lola, but you can call me the Shopaholic Queen because that's who I am on YouTube. Of course, I'm also a good-looking babe. Okay, I went too far and I'm terribly sorry, but you know that I'm already on the cover of Cosmopolitan, so there you go. Anyway, it's time for the ending experiments. You need to laugh and I need to get ready for another modelling shoot. Thanks for giving me the job, Mr. Muller. See ya!
Okay, this time around, I am going to interview this stack. That's right, I mean it. This stack of note cards for this Weeknight Update / Nick at Night exclusive. I'm sorry for messing that up. Anyway, let's get it over with. Okay, stack of note cards. Good to see you. Now, how does it feel to only be used for important things? Thank you. It feels good. It's just that, I wish that it would have been used a lot sooner, though. Okay. Now, when are you going to be used? I mean seriously, your brothers have been used so many times already. When are you going to be used? Yeah, I know. It's starting to get pretty intense now. I hope that I will be used someday. Okay. Now who actually bought you? Please don't get into that. I mean, come on. It's been a long day, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. And one last question. Is this interview drive you nuts? Like I said, please don't get into it, okay? Come on now, this interview is way too crazy. I'm done with this thing. Okay, I'm sorry. That's the Nick at Night that's the Weeknight Update / Nick at Night exclusive. Man, I got that wrong again. I'm sorry. Hopefully we'll get that right next time. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of the ending experiments.
It's a perfect place to hear the music play. Karaoke. You can sing a song or dance the night away. Karaoke. Everything is okie dokie at the Karaoke Cafe.
Thank goodness we're on Nick at Night and on YouTube and not on Netflix. Because if this was on Netflix, man, oh man, this whole thing would have been turned into a huge nightmare. You know what I mean? Netflix. Really? How many times do we have to go over this? Netflix can be a huge pain on everybody's necks. And the fact that, there's a show on Netflix starring an ex-Disney star speaks volume, in terms of how bad Netflix really is, okay? Okay, what did we learn from this episode, huh? Well, we learned that Netflix can really do a number on a person's mind. And we also learned Oh my goodness gracious. Netflix has taken a former Disney star hostage. You nutcases! People on Netflix can be real nutcases. We gotta move, but that's it. We gotta move, but thank you so much for watching. When we'll be on next, right? I don't need to tell you, so you know how it is, right? Now here it is, your musical performance time.
And now, jazzing your stress away, it's the musical performance time.
As I said once before in the previous musical performance time bit, close your eyes, make a wish, count to 3, and come with me. Let's hear this classic song. You might remember this from a movie. Watch and listen. That's right, listen. That's right, but you know what I mean, right? Alright, pay attention.